Hello and welcome to something very different that I'm going to do. I'll be doing another review. Not of a movie. Unlike on my own title. No, this will be a game of a game that I actually got yesterday, that I've played a lot. And I played it and I think I'm ready to do my thoughts because I've seen lots of videos on it. It is Super Mario Party. What do I like about the game? The gameplay. Everything about the gameplay. The characters, I don't really mind, they're normal. I mean, one thing I do love, like mainly, is that the games have gone back to the original formula that I know, I love. They've done away with the car, they've done away with all the mini-stars, they've done away with all of them, they're just giving us a sole Mario Party experience. That's good. Pretty much there are 4 to 5 modes in the game. I'll just go over all the modes. River Survival I haven't played that much of, but I have played a bit of. So you go down every single path and then row down a river. It's very hard to do with AI because I'm playing all on my own because nobody wants to play Mario Party with me. But anyway, but yeah, River Survival is fun with all the AI. What's it called? What's it called? Rhythm. The rhythm mode. I can't remember the name of. Rhythm Party, I think it's called. Where there's like a rhythm and you gotta do like actions with the controls along with the rhythm. I loved how they incorporated that. Like with the hot rhythm thing. Like if you tap your foot at just the right time, you can get it all done, which is great. So yeah. And then there's free play, which is free play. And then there's the big boy mode. The one that everybody was the most excited about. The original Mario Party mode. One little detail I do love is when you first play the game and you go to the map there, actually says, of course you would go here first. Like he knows, just, I know what you're doing, small child. Wait, no, I can't do Toad. I can't, I'm sorry. But, what else? But yeah, there are 4 boards. 3 at the beginning, 1 unlockable. I won't go into the unlockable board, but I'll go into the other 3. Thorn Ruins. I love it. It's pretty much the basic board, you know, you go around the board collecting stars, collecting coins. The shops are like not that hard to reach locations. Paratroops in a good spot. All that other kind of space. The Powder Keg Mine, Kingdom of Powder Keg Mine. There's pretty much a main bit in the middle, and in the middle there are 2 branching pathways. I think you can go up or down. On the one on the right, if you go up, you go back into the square. Go down, you go around and back into the square. Every single pathway leads back into the square. There is a bubble on the top, at the very top, that if the conveyor belt is pointing a certain way, the bubble will join you and you'll lose 1 from your roll. I haven't even talked about the ally system, but I'll get to that afterwards. Okay, and then there is the Great Fruit Paradise. I forgot the name. It's the fruit one. The 4 islands. I love it. I love how the pipes like can take you from one side to the other. The designs are great. I love the designs of all the little fruit-like things. Literally, one time I was actually on that board and I actually felt hungry. That's probably because I hadn't eaten that entire day, but that's not the point. And then there was, what's it called? The unlockable board, which I'm not going to go into because spoilers. And then I might as well just talk about the minigames. The minigames, I loved the minigames. Like all of the minigames throughout the entire game. Especially the, I mean, they put what the minigames were in 1-2 switch with the whole rotating the controller thing, and they made it fun. I mean, in my opinion, I didn't like 1-2 switch. I thought it was fine, like it was serviceable, like it did what it had to do, but it didn't really. It showed what the controller was capable of. That was about it. Super Mario Party excels at showing us what the Switch is capable of, what the Joy-Cons are capable of, how the gyroscope can work. in an easy fashion. And then there are also the battle games. Well, they're not really battle mini games, but there's this in like when you're going through the normal board mode. It's quite fun. Pretty much, they do the rumble. They inquire the rumble in the game. So like, if you hold down a button, like the balloon will go, and then the more it rumbles, you might want to press it less. There's one mode I completely forgot. Actually, no. I'll talk about the ally mechanic. In the regular boards, there are ally spaces, which incorporates one of the best ideas I think they could have ever come up with. So when you're landing these spaces, there's a roulette wheel. It goes through all the characters except for the ones that are currently in the board. And as you know, every single character has their own specific dice. Apparently this game actually has a tier list, so that's pretty funny. But when you land on the space, it goes through the roulette wheel, then it lands on a character, and then that character joins you, and they can add an extra 1 or 2 to your own roll. And after that, you get an ally, and you get to use their special dice, which I think, personally, is a really cool mechanic. I think they did it perfectly. I love the game. I can't stop playing it recently. I probably will be playing this for the next 2 months until Ultimate comes out, because, man, I love this game. It's so fun. It's so fun. But, yeah, I can't think of any. Oh wait, yes, there is one more mode I forgot to talk about. I'll go about it briefly because I've only played it once. The duo mode pretty much is a 2v2, and it's very hard to play, but I can't really give my full thoughts on it now because I haven't played enough of it. But from what I have played, it's fun if you want to do a 2v2, because 2v2 minigames in Mario Party, this one, Mario Party, whatever it's called, is decently rare. I feel like I run into more 1v3s than 2v2s. Or is it 2v2? Oh, one of the two. But you're more likely to get 1v4s. Now for the rating. I give Super Mario Party... Ooh... I'm actually gonna say a 7. Because there is one mode that really brings it down, but besides that, it's a solid game. The characters are great. I haven't unlocked all of them yet, because yes, there are unlockable characters. There's spoilers, but there are 4. They're pretty easy to see. You know, I'm just gonna say them, they're in the intro. Dry Bones, Diddy, Donkey Kong, and pom-pom. I haven't got them yet because they're pretty hard to get. And yeah. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I think that's a pretty good ranking. Pretty good. So yeah, that'll do it, and have a wonderful day. Bye! In post-production, I completely forgot to talk about the single-player mode, so I'm just going to say it now. I love the single-player mode. It's great, it's fun, it's hard. It reminds me of the minigame coaster from Mario Party 1 and 2. But it's fun. It's really fun. I thought it'd be really difficult, but it's pretty fun, from what I can tell. That's really all I can say about it. It doesn't change my rating on the game anyway, but yeah, thank you, and bye!